Excellent. Okay. Hello, whoever is here. Welcome to another match of Super Scuffed Cup. We are in the quarterfinals, where some of the early tournament favorites are starting to flex their muscles. I'm Crane Trek here with RoboFreak. How are you doing?
Doing good. What about you?
Doing great. We got an interesting matchup today. C3, C Circle, Click Circle. They have looked like one of the strongest contending teams in this tournament so far. Knights Bouquet, though, they have had some decent scores, although didn't exactly play their best last week. Holy moly, taking 4 points off of them. Credit to them. Unfortunately, simply was not enough to pull off the upset. Now it is Knights Bouquet's turn to see if they can pull off the upset against what is, on paper, a superior team. As we wait to see if everybody is even here. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Can we get a chat view, please? Oh, stream title Lamau. Glorious, glorious.
Device. Solo cast. Hey, we now got our third commentator.
3 comms, let's go.
Yep.
Hilarious work.
Yep. Instead of just Crane Trek and RoboFreak, we now have Zito here.
Pulling double duty as streamer and comm, let's go.
That's what I signed up for. I'm gonna switch to the games play screen because it looks like we might be getting warm-ups.
Alright, we do have DT3 up in the bottom right corner. Chat's still quite blurry on our end, but working very beautifully on actual stream itself.
Yep, it was like that earlier where it was messing up, and also I gotta bring our gameplay. So why is
gameplay? Okay, let's compare some scores from last week. Last week, C Circle, Click Circle, and Knights Bouquet shared 4 maps. They both played DT1, C Circle, Click Circle, Katsura getting a 99.76, Zeist with a 98.44. On the side of Knights Bouquet, Staloe with a 99.52, and Silvery Flower with a 97.2. So does seem to favor C Circle, Click Circle. They also both played No Mod 2. Silvery Flower infamously only getting 92 accuracy on that, but Staloe with a 98 against a 90 double 98s from Katsura and Zeist. So that is also something they could look to pick into. No Mod 1, only 100 between Zeist and Katsura.
I'm gonna restart after this warm-up.
Yeah.
And we have warm-ups.
Whoa, that's...
So, on paper, definitely looks like we could be seeing another blowout, but at this SR, anything is possible, as they say.
We already have 2 breaks. What kind of map did they put on? It's a 5.6 star.
Yeah, it's 5.6. That's kind of supposed to happen.
In my 3-star tournament.
Honestly, a lot of people have been putting on very difficult warm-ups.
I mean, the circles are pretty small, so it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, CS5, that can be kind of rough. And then there is one more I am missing. ISDT2 also played by both teams. Katsura getting an SS on that. Zeist with a 99 flat against Silvery on 99, on low 99, and Staloe on 98.5. Knights Bouquet definitely have their work cut out for them. Oh, they also both played Hard Rock too. This... Actually, no, never mind. Stalowy matching Katsura last week, double 99.2, but Zeist absolutely gapping Silvery Flower by 3 whole percentage points. We really hope Silvery has practiced the pool this week, otherwise we could be seeing another blowout.
But if everyone practiced the pool, I think we could see a pretty close match that even goes to TB.
Here's hoping. We were kind of hoping for that last match, but... Oh,
wait.
Seems like someone forgot to put on no fail.
Forgot to put on no fail. You gotta put on... Don't forget no fail. That's a great thing to remember for a lot of these warm-up maps. A lot of these warm-up maps have tended to be very, very hard. Watching 200Ks play low SR.
Yep. I'm gonna panic. Oh right, I was gonna restart my client because of chat.
Welcome to the stream, Oreo. How are you doing? I'm sure you are rooting for Stalowy and Silvery.
Well, good thing I noticed that now. One.
Welcome back to stream. All right, Oreo here to cheer on the NWC Poland team against one of the very formidable Big Four contenders, potentially a Big Five if Taco can reassert their pre-tournament favorite status, despite them being the 7th seed, for obvious reasons if you know the players involved.
Both rolling really low points.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Oh, okay, but...
Not a great roll. We will see C-Circle, Click Circle, presumably taking second ban first pick. That is usually what I go for, although they could opt for a different direction here.
Yeah, I have a feeling Silvery Flower getting onto Stalowy as we speak. Could have rolled higher. Alright, chat seems to be fixed. The only thing that sucks is what the commentators are actually seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stream looks great. I remember last stream, like, UKT just immediately fired off a Hard Rock 1 ban, and I was like, whoa, that was fast, but the message just didn't even show up on stream. Like, man was just waiting to fire out that Hard Rock 1 ban. I was like, what? Damn, that was fast.
I think it's
also not a map I expected them to ban, but it is what it is. Kenya on Hard Rock is quite imposing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly try to...
Oh, they choose
Alright, let's see if Discord is more friendly.
If not, I could always just stream regular OBS. Yeah, I'm streaming regular OBS.
Yeah, okay. Discord being a dum-dum.
At least you will be able to read chat.
Yeah, Osu Janai Katsurada, old Gintama meme, that guy. He is very, very strong at low SR like this. He has notched a number of near SSs and outright SSs already, which in a low star tournament like this, very, very dangerous opponent.
So
on this 3.6 star pool.
Click circle.
Also pretty interesting about them is, I think in their last match last week, they side-read some of the maps and SS them, so they are really scary. If they practice, they probably could SS pretty much the whole pool.
Indeed, they do have a potentially tough matchup next week. depending on whoever wins between Seed 2, Weary's Downfall, and Seed 7, the Pro Tycho players. But they have proven thus far that they are capable of beating anybody here.
And we get the HD2 ban.
HD2 ban?
I'm also gonna have to fix
from Team Red?
Yeah.
That's very surprising to me, that's very surprising to me. Both of them are very strong reading players. Now, granted, yes, you generally do not like the idea of picking HD2. Nomad 2 banned from Knight's Bouquet. Very understandable considering what Silvery did on Nomad 2 last week, although it's not exactly something that... Actually, no, it is something that potentially Katsura and Zeist could have gapped on.
Oh, very easily, yeah.
Double 98s against a 92 and a...
Pick. Before we do that, I'm going to quickly fix free mods of Hide Laser clients.
Yeah, Nomad 4, potentially a very RNG map. There are a lot of bursts in here, and the sliders for a 3-star map are quite angular.
Imagine you picked that. That was so funny.
Imagine. No. I was not gonna pick that. It was too RNG for my liking.
Rounds editor.
Honestly, a lot of the maps in this tournament are just pure RNG.
That's how it be.
Yeah, C-Circle, Click Circle, not getting the chance to play HD2 last week, despite the fact that both of those players are quite capable of playing it. So I guess they just didn't want to pick HD2 into Silvery.
No.
And we're starting now into the first
Deloe also
map.
with a 99.68 last week on HD2. That's quite imposing. But Nomad 4, RNG pick. Let's get started. First pick from Knight's Bouquet. And everybody except Deloe finding early act drops, so the RNG thus far... actually, I can't quite read the accuracy. I will probably go complain to Burbisk about this after the tournament. For an accuracy-based tournament, you would really like to see a skin with bigger, more obvious accuracy counts.
I can tell you that Osugena is at 99.3, Zeist is at 97.4, Silvery Flowers at 98.2, and Stalui still has an SS.
Deloe definitely needs to... Already finds a drop, okay. However, the advantage still currently in favor of Knight's Bouquet, not quite getting the mind-boggling accuracy that Zeist already finding a break. Heading into this first break, and so far, Knight's Bouquet look like they have come out swing. Silvery down at a 97. She needs to build some more accuracy in order to get back into this match.
Back down to 97.
Yeah, Zeist also finding some comfort. Ack climbing bigly. Katsura only on the 100 so far from the start of the map. Deloe is starting to lose a bit. Katsura does find a break. Now down to a 99.4, but I do not think Deloe is above 99. This is not looking very good as an opening pick for Knight's Bouquet.
Deloe just catching up to 99%.
Yeah, but with a 99.6 on Katsura, that's really rough. I believe Zeist is also above 98.
Yeah, Zeist is almost at a 99 with a 98.945 now. Little bit of a mispick from Knight's Bouquet.
Yeah, the RNG definitely not shaking out in favor of Knight's Bouquet. It has gone the way of C-Circle, Click Circle, once again flexing their dominance as one of the top teams in this tournament.
Yep.
Katsura has played in a low SR tournament before, an open rank low SR tournament, mind you. So we know he is not afraid of these matchups.
Absolutely not.
And let's see what C-Circle's Click Circle pick into. Honestly, it's a buffet of options out here. I think they just click whatever map they like best.
Basically, just make a spinner. Like, go to Google, type in random number generator, pick from that. They could really pick anything.
Alright, Nomad 2 did get banned, but I am thinking potentially a DT2 if you'd want to bully Silvery, or maybe a DT1, which you gapped on last week.
Try to
But then again, Silvery is capable of playing DT2. She did get a 99 flat last week.
True.
Waiting on the pick from C-Circle, Click Circle. We have not seen Hidden 3 get picked yet. That would be a potentially interesting pick for both sides of the same finger control RNG variety as Nomad 4.
And we go into Free Mod 1.
Okay, Free Mod 1. Somebody on C-Circle, Click Circle wants to play Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure why they didn't dip into the free mod pool against Robo Freak and Pilot, but this week they are going to look to try and flex that against Knight's Bouquet. Oh, good lord, the friggin' UI. Yeah, that was last week's DT1. That is sitting there in the Nomad 2 slot. I don't know what has happened over there. And also, the DT1 has moved up into Hard Rock 3.
Might try restarting Laser Climb. If it would restart, here we go. I'm thinking I might have done something wrong. So I'm going to hide Laser Climb. And this is Quarterfinals. Oh yeah, I put the wrong IDs in. Whoops.
We're now starting into the next map of the match, which is Fremont 1. And let's see how it turns out.
Okay, free mod 1, finger control. Zeiss so far holding an SS on Hard Rock, which is quite interesting, although it is a slider-heavy opening section. Everybody on an SS so far, one burst. Not catching out anybody. Okay. Yeah, every single burst here is an opportunity to find some accuracy drops, but neither Zeiss nor Katsura are giving any breathing room. Oh, Zeiss finally finding an act drop, but it is traded by Silvery. Good lord. This is an absolute clinic from both teams here. I believe Silvery is in the low 99 range. Katsura at around a 99.6. Zeiss down to around, I believe that is a 99.1. And Stalowy has now fallen down to around where Zeist is, which means so far this map is favoring C-Circle, Click Circle.
What were bands again?
Nomad 2 and
C-Circle,
HQ2.
Click... Yeah.
No, that was really muffled up. What was that?
Oh! And that 5 burst absolutely gutting Stalowy there.
Oh.
I think that's going to decide the match. Zeist does find a miss. Okay. And now we are just waiting for the map to finish. Stalowy and Silvery have both dropped a lot of accuracy. Zeist also down at 97.5, but currently beating both players on the other team. This was an opportunity for Knight's Bouquet to get into the match, but they have not taken advantage of it. With 1/3 of the map still to go, it is combo dense. There are opportunities to catch up, but Stalowy finding a chain of hundreds on a 3 burst does not help.
Welcome back, UI.
Welcome back, UI. And Katsura just T-posing on the lobby right now, up at a 99.6, I believe that is.
Yep.
A very unfortunate situation for Knight's Bouquet to have ended up against a team like this. We do wonder how well C-Circle, Click Circle will scale as these pools get a little bit harder, but for now they are dominating off to a absolutely huge start, winning their first pick. Zeist and Katsura both beating both players on Knight's Bouquet.
And as we now get into Knight's Bouquet's own pick, what do we think they're going to pick?
Good question. I've seen a lot of losing teams go into comfort picks such as the DT1 or the Nomad 1, but I don't think they're going to feel very good about what C-Circle, Click Circle can do on those maps. Oh, they went into Nomad 3. That is another RNG map here. So it is an understandable pick. C-Circle, Click Circle, actually up 2-0 against Knight's Bouquet, even though the scoreboard says 1-1. Thanks a lot, not accuracy scorebar. I will say the Fremont 2 is going to be a map that I think a lot of teams are not going to enjoy.
Probably not.
Yeah, the Fremont 2 has been quite rough on... From what I can tell, it has been quite rough on everybody in this tournament.
We already got good lucks in the chat. Speedrun Cup, to be honest.
They are getting started fast.
For sure. Oh, I read that as Gal for a sec.
Okay, no mod 3.
Banjo things.
A bunch of sliders, first burst, not catching Silvery or not catching anybody out actually, but it is Stalowy finding the first act drop traded by Katsura, but Silvery also struggling. Zeist though still sitting on an SS through this early section, absolutely flexing right now. Zeist saw Katsura pop the 99.6 last map on the Fremont 1, and he has decided, yeah, I can play too. I can play too. He's flexing that SS right now. Never mind, not an SS anymore. Does find a break. Also traded by Stalowy. Katsura going down too on a slider head.
Silvery Flower is the only one to hold throughout that section.
Yeah, but unfortunately only in the 97 range of ACK. That is not what you want to see on a map like this,
Especially
in a ACK-based
when
tournament like
Z
this.
Circle Click Circle is at 99.2 and 99.3 respectively. That is not what Knight's Bouquet wants to see.
No, definitely not. C Circle, Click Circle, they are asserting their dominance very hard, and I'm starting to wonder if C Circle, Click Circle are going to want to rethink their game plan a little bit, maybe pick some of the AIM-type RNG maps and just hope that Zeist and Katsura find some breaks or some drops on some triples, which there are a lot of triples in No Mod 1 that are excellent opportunities for your opponents to find ACK drops. UKT actually managed to beat both Kanya and myself on it. But right now, it is Zeist and Katsura running away with the map, leading by nearly 2 whole points in accuracy against Knight's Bouquet's players. This is starting to turn kind of rough.
Yeah. This has been certainly an eventful Nomad 3.
Katsura finding another break, but the accuracy still rock solid at a 99.4. Sometimes it is possible to find chain ACK drops or chain misses just because your one miss throws off your entire rhythm, but
Especially
no, Katsura, despite finding another one, another combo drop, but the ACK rock solid at a 99.3.
It just isn't moving except for up.
Very formidable performance from Katsura here. Probably not going to intimidate Weary or Tintin, but for Knight's Bouquet, this is demoralizing.
Yeah.
Yes, J Reaps, this is Crane. Alright, as we head into the last section of this map, anything? No, I believe Zeist is still above a 99. Still above a 99 despite that combo drop.
Zeist is at a 99.18.
Yeah, very much flexing.
This point
very
very
much
easily
flexing.
going towards C Circle Click Circle.
And absolutely showing why they are the seed 3 of this tournament.
Yeah, their performance has been very formidable so far.
We do have one more pick before second round of bans, and once again, C Circle, Click Circle, going to survey their options. Let's see what they decide to pick into. Any minute now.
And we will eventually get our... And then, oh yeah, so... What were bans? Like, I didn't do that.
Red banned Hidden 2 and blue banned Nomad 2.
Alright, thank you.
So the finger control definitely not going the way of Knight's Bouquet, who are currently 3-0 down with C Circle, Click Circle looking to make yet another pick, consolidate a second break point.
And we'll get that pick anytime now.
Anytime now.
And we go.
We can also get
Hidden
scoreboard fixed any minute now. Okay, Hidden 1. Definitely one of the more aim-based RNG picks here. We do know that Silvery and Staloey can both play this map, so definitely a little risky, but this is also the #1 seed on HD1, much to my chagrin.
This song's a
All right, very chill. Aim consistency, AR 8.5, hidden one here. Although the opening section does have not a lot of sliders, so there will be opportunity to get an early lead for either of these teams.
Man, I remember playing this with DT.
Yeah, good old CBT5.
Yeah. It was a banger.
I should probably play some more. I should probably play some more skill cap, but I've been focusing very hard on this tournament. Anyways, we will get started now. Let's see who gets the worst out of this early section. Silvery finding an early 100. So do Katsura and Zeiss Stalowy flexing early, but Silvery, let's see how many hundreds she has found. She is on a 95 accuracy against, I believe that is 96 or 98 on Katsura and Zeiss. So it seems like the two sides are even coming out of that potentially tricky opening section. But Silvery continuing to find act drops while Katsura and Zeiss have consolidated. Getting into the rhythm of this HD1, and I do not think Zeiss or Katsura will be presenting a lot more opportunities to get back into this match, which means Silvery needs to lock in. But Katsura finding a miss. And now Silvery is actually leading, has climbed up to a 99 flat. Zeiss on 99.5. Katsura needs to work his way back into the 99 range if Stalowy holds SS, which I will not talk about anymore. Zeiss seeing the scores, probably not too pleased with how the map has gone so far, as Dice Bouquet with an early advantage. C-Circle, Click Circle, the #1 seed on HD1. Can they prove it? And defend their own pick? Tension high, nerves high. Silvery has found another act drop. But Zeiss still holding steady, has not fucked up at all since the opening section, has only found one single 100 in this entire map, and Stalowy has lost the SS!
This is getting to be close.
It could be. Silvery needs to lock in, has climbed back up to a 99.3. Katsura on a 99.1. Zeiss has found a miss! Zeiss has found a slider break!
Now down to 99.58%.
Yeah, it's losing to Stalowy by 0.3%. Meanwhile, if Silvery can stay ahead of Katsura, this could be a huge break point against the #1 seed on HD1, but there's a lot of free-floating notes here. No slider heads. Silvery as to a 99.3, I believe. One more continuous section. Follow the rhythm. Click the circle to the beat. Zeiss, zero problems with any of that. Sitting on 99.6. It is up to Stalowy to clutch up and keep this 99.8. High tension, one more 100 could swing this map. One miss could swing this map. As we look to anybody to have something to talk about. High tension, flow aim section, still nobody getting caught out. We only have about 100 notes left in this map. Katsura finding another break.
I think this will put this in the favor of Knight's Bouquet.
There are still a couple more jump sections. Okay, that's it.
That's the map.
Knight's Bouquet have scored a break point on HD1 against the #1 HD1 seed.
Just peak.
The timing is a bit unfortunate though, because it's exactly when the second ban phase starts, so
here
lose
comes
all
the
their
second
momentum.
ban phase. Yeah, Knight's Bouquet, I have to imagine, are going to look to ban one of the more finger control-y type maps, potentially a DT2. It does also depend how they feel about the Hard Rock. Neither of those have been picked yet. And I might have just given C-Circle, Click Circle some ideas. But the Hard Rock pool's still out there, so that's one option for Knight's Bouquet to ban. They could also try to ban out the Hidden 3 or the DT2, both finger control maps, both that they have not won on. You know, if you are C-Circle, Click Circle, you do have to ban something. I am not entirely sure what they will ban. It is leading team having to ban here. So we'll see what C-Circle, Click Circle decide to go with. I do have some ideas. We will see what they end up going with. Don't worry, Staloe. I also choked SS on Hidden 1. Well, I wouldn't call it a choke. My aim consistency just failed me. Any minute now, we will see.
The ref curse in the chat.
Hey yo. But yes, one single 100 from Staloe will be beating a lot of players on this week's HD1. Very impressive performance from him.
Yeah.
Alright, if we can scroll down in chat, please. We need to see the ban. Still no ban coming in. You gotta ban a map, guys! It's your turn to ban! Come on! Come on, Kostra, come on, Zeiss, figure something out!
As we get a Hard Rock 1 ban.
Again? That is not a map I expected them to ban. It's just
I don't think we're gonna be seeing Tsukinami this round.
Well, maybe not. I do think Hard Rock 1 is something either Shinigami Eyes or NWC France, aka Roll Now, could pick into. Either of those teams could play that, I feel like. So I think they're going to be willing to leave that open. But other than that, like, we've had 2 Hard Rock 1 bans so far, which I find deeply surprising. Like, it's just aim consistency. It's just low SR aim consistency on Hard Rock. So it's also OD 8.4, like...
I think we might be getting a timeout, if that's available.
It should be available, but why are you using it here? The other team just took forever to ban a map. You had plenty of time to think about what you want to ban. Well, Staloe is going to use it, as Staloe and Silvery will take an extended amount of time to figure out what they might be able to win on. They did just win.
More commentator yapping.
Time for more commentator yapping. That is what I do best. Anyways, there are a lot of interesting maps in this pool that either team could pick into that we haven't gotten much information on. The new edition of the low AR DT3. It has given some players trouble.
Low AR DT3 is foul.
I'm just gonna say I had it labeled on my team sheet as RNG again.
Let's hope we don't
I thought it was... I thought it was very RNG. There's also the free mod too, which I'm not sure anybody can play in this tournament. That's interesting. I mean, I'm not overly surprised because you have gotten gapped on finger control, but if that was the case, I would have expected more of an HD3 type ban.
As we now get into
we did not
pick.
No mod 5 ban was not on my bingo card. Okay, next pick. Certainly, I do not expect them to go for the Hard Rock 2, and the fact that they haven't fired off DT3 instantly tells me that they are having trouble with the AR, implies to me at least, that they are having some trouble on the AR4 DT, which means potentially a no-mod 1 aim-type RNG bank on the fact that you just won Hidden 1. There are a lot of bursts. Yeah, there are a lot of bursts in this no-mod 1. You need to be very consistent in hitting those, but every single burst in no mod 1, every single pattern of just 4 jumps in a star is just huge potential to see act drops from anyone. Okay, here comes no mod 1. Oh, it's AR 7.5. I didn't realize it was 7.5. I thought it was 8.
That's fast for this star rating. Holy.
All the maps around this SR are AR8. Trust me, I would know. The vast majority of them are AR8.
3.7.
I didn't realize this one wasn't one of those. 7.5. Maybe that's what threw me off a little bit. Question mark? Not really. Not really.
For Hard Rock, let's hope next match doesn't ban it. Love to see Tsukunami. They might though. Imagine.
They might, but I have to imagine that Taco would be more willing to reach for a Hard Rock 2 ban. I do think Shinigami Eyes and Roll Now are both solid Hard Rock 1 teams that are willing to leave that open. I have no clue how that match, which is async by the way, will go.
It'll be a little funny.
Okay, let's be real. We are like 90% sure you know who is going to just sweep.
Oh, it was a triple pick, so no mod 1.
Oh, true. No mod 1. Oh, we forgot about that.
Yep.
We completely forgot about that.
POV, we haven't read the rules in a while.
Yeah, or never read them.
Ooh. What are we getting to now? DT1, which it is picking.
Okay, this is something that C-Circle, Click Circle are incredibly consistent on and did manage to win on last week. Although I definitely see the reasoning, and you do need to win some of these RNG maps if you want to get back into the match if you are Knight's Bouquet. Let's hope Silvery can clutch up here. She is not incapable of SSing this, but C3 is just more consistent in general, I think. Alright, we will have match any minute now.
We are now getting started. Good luck's in the chat. Let's get into our DT pick. With Osubancho.
Alright, DT1. I actually didn't practice this map today, so... Oh yeah, it started with a bunch of sliders, that's why.
And it would have been done.
Okay, back and forth pattern. Okay, flowing section does trip up Silvery a bit, but Katsura not holding an SS either. Staloe off to another hot early start, but we know he has been falling apart later into these maps, so we will check up on him later. Zeiss down at a 99 flat with the early miss. Katsura only on 97!
Ooh. And struggling to get above 98.
Oh dear, this is not a good look for Katsura if he continues to stay low at this level, but there is plenty of map left. There should be about 800 notes?
Give or take.
No. Give or take. Okay, yep. That pattern not catching him out either, but Silvery has also dropped a considerable amount of accuracy. So we have Zeist on 99, losing to Staloe by 1%. Katsura needs to recover enough to gap Silvery by that much. Zeist finding another drop. Okay, Zeist now hanging down at a 98. And so far, DT1 not treating C-Circle, Click Circle very well. Katsura finally getting settled into the map, has recovered into the high 98s range. Where is Silvery at? Staloe
98
lost the
flat.
SS. That's
No,
truly...
that's Silvery, yes.
Silvery at a 98 flat. Oh dear.
This isn't looking very good
dear.
for Knight's Bouquet. Probably a bit of a mispick from Knight's Bouquet.
I mean, when you're up against just an absolutely dominant team, there are no good picks anywhere, but Silvery needs to recover some accuracy, especially with Katsura recovering up to a 99, and it looks like, actually, is Staloe still at 90? Oh no, Staloe.
Oh.
Oh no, Staloe.
Oh, Staloe.
Staloe currently losing to Katsura now by about 100. Is Zeist up at a high 90? Yeah, Zeist is climbing back up to 99. This is not looking very good for Knight's Bouquet now.
Admittedly,
Still some opportunities, but with both of their players at a high 99, Silvery Flower losing by an entire percentage point. You would have really liked to see Staloe hold something close to that SS. But sadly, it did not happen on this pick as Silvery finds a break.
To end the map. Yeah, quite a mispick here from... Yeah, quite the mispick from Knight's Bouquet. Just had to double check, but yeah.
That's just really, really unfortunate for Knight's Bouquet.
Yep. C circle, click circle, absolutely going to want to take full advantage of this break point here that we have.
Yeah, there are a lot of options for them. The Hidden 3, the DT2. They could also pick into either of the wildcard maps here. The DT3 or the Fremont 2. Like I said, nobody seems to be having fun on either of those maps.
Basically, C circle, click circle could throw a dart at the map pool and then just pick from there.
They do need 3 more points, and if Knight's Bouquet can clutch up on the No Mod 1 next round, that will mean they need to win one of these terrible skill gap one of these wildcard maps that need actual skills.
Yeah.
That aren't just complete RNG, which admittedly the RNG has not favored Knight's Bouquet to date.
They went out to gamble and didn't come back with much. It's a sad time. You hate to see it.
Are they picking the Fremont 2? Will we see more? No, they went for Hard Rock 2 instead.
We're going
continuing to
CS
just
gaming.
abuse Silvery Flower here.
Poor Silvery, to be
Very,
honest.
very tragic. Silvery not known as a good Hard Rock player.
But to add small CS gaming on top of that as well, is a recipe for disaster, especially if you're terrible at Hard Rock.
Very tragic. No free mod 2 coming out from either side. I will say I did find this week's Hard Rock 2 quite difficult, so it is possible so if Katsura and Zeist have a meltdown on this, it is possible for Staloe to just gap. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good, Chief.
Zeist very clearly happy about his teammate's pick.
Yeah, Zeist is apparently itching for this Hard Rock 2, which I'm a bit surprised Knight's Bouquet did not ban in that second ban phase. They went for the Hard Rock 1 instead, which I thought was, if not necessarily easier, at least more potentially winnable.
I'm wondering if C Circle Click Circle might potentially try to look into that free mod, anti-mod.
Oh, that free mod 2 is incredibly spicy. That would
be a very good pick from C Circle Click Circle, if I'm gonna be honest here.
Who knows? Maybe. Yeah. I mean, Silvery is a strong reading player. I do think it is possible for any of these players to find a massive number of chain misses on any of those Zigzag streams in Fremont too.
We're now getting started. Come on, Banjo.
Alright, Zeist immediately finding a string of act drops. Silvery...
Silvery.
Actually, no, not Silvery.
Oops.
Oh, Staloe finds a drop on the slider head, traded by Katsura. The opening section of this Hard Rock 2 is doing an absolute number on C Circle, Click Circle, but Staloe has not been able to really run away with this map just yet. Staloe needs to hold. Staloe needs to flex the Hard Rock superiority. Is Zeist on an 8? Is Zeist on a 91?
Yep.
And Katsura's on a 90 flat. Now 91. Silvery has climbed back up to a 97, and thanks to that early section, it looks like Knight's Bouquet have run up to a very significant early lead. They need to hold, though. Especially with both members of C Circle, Click Circle recovering nicely. Katsura working his way back up to a 93 now. Zeist on a 94. Neither of them finding any drops now that there's actual rhythm to the map.
Staloe finding a
and
break.
Staloe, oh, that's not good, Staloe. You've got to hold. You got to keep your nerve. We're only 1/3 of the way through the map. 2 people go down.
Silvery and Katsura trading. Staloe finding another break. Zeist the only one holding.
Zeist is on a 96 now. Has recovered very, very nicely. But the lead on the side of Knight's Bouquet through the first half of this map. Staloe very confused. You've got to focus up. You've got to lock in. The map's about to start again. Okay, 1 back and forth slider, 2 back and forth slider, 3 back and forth slider, 4, 5, 6. Free act for everybody in the lobby.
Imagine there was a slider break. As I say that, Zeist
And there
finding
goes
a break.
Zeist. Ooh, it's looking close. It's looking nervy for both of these teams. Katsura needs to recover to bring this pick back in the favor of C Circle, Click Circle. Nearly overruns the slider, but doesn't. It still counts. Silvery and Staloe both above a 97 now. Katsura at a 94. Zeist finally working his way back above 97. It is incredibly important that Staloe and Silvery can maintain this 97. Now 98 on the side of Staloe. Silvery finding another drop, falling back down to 97 flat. Does Katsura have enough map left to catch up?
I don't think so.
Oh, dear Lord. Well, Silvery has just proven me very, very wrong on Hard Rock 2. 97 appears to have beaten out Katsura by a fairly significant margin. And Knight's Bouquet have scored a second point for themselves, both on picks that should have, in theory, favored C Circle, Click Circle, but now they need to find a pick of their own, and they have not won any of their own picks today.
It seems as though C Circle, Click Circle, knowing what Knight's Bouquet should be picking and trying to push them in that direction.
Our trap card worked, they say.
For real.
But they need to consolidate this breakpoint and find another one if they want to get back into this match. There's not a lot of options left.
And they are probably going to go into that no mod 1, because that's what they tried to pick last time before we remembered about triple picks.
Yes.
So they're probably going to go into no mod 1. I would not be surprised.
Wouldn't surprise me either.
Yep. Something that surprised literally no one in the room. They picked into the no mod 1.
Is the order a rabbit? Can Knight's Bouquet order a rabbit out of the hat?
Guess we'll have to find out when we get started.
Yeah, very dangerous pick for both sides here. There are a lot of bursts, a lot of jump patterns that offer a lot of opportunities for dropping accuracy here.
As we get good lucks in the chat, we're just about to get started into
Golf.
Golf's in the chat.
It's like, why did you pick No Mod 1, Crane? I just wanted to play Go Choose, so... Same reason UKT picked Free Mod 2, he just wanted to play Wing My Way.
As you do.
Okay, first burst, catching Silvery out. Zeist not getting tripped, but does faceplant on a jump later.
Katsura breaking SS as well. It is just Stallowy with the SS, but this map is 4 minutes long. It is very early days.
It is indeed, although against an elite contending team, you cannot do what Katsura just did and find several early misses, although, again, there are an unusual number of opportunities for either team to find act drops here. Yet another burst, Stalowy not being fooled at all. Is Silvery down at a 98?
Silvery, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
This is not where they want to be. Right
Silvery, that you can't fight, you can't mess that up. You can't find an act drop there if you want to win. Especially now that Katsura and Zeist have both gotten the hang of this map. Both of them climbing into the high 99 range. And yet another burst eating an act drop on Silvery. Causing an act drop on Silvery. Maybe this No Mod 1 isn't as chill as I originally thought it would be. Okay, let's see. Okay, nothing happening thus far. Silvery Flowers still needs to get above 99 if Knight's Bouquet want any shot at competing on this map. Yet another transition into the second chorus of the song. Katsura has now climbed all the way up to a 99.7. I believe Zeist is at around a 99.5.
Yeah, 99.6 now.
Okay, Silvery finally getting above 99 after getting absolutely butchered by the first half of this map.
Doesn't seem very happy right now, judging by that cursor movement.
Yeah, I'm not sure he has confidence in his ability to hold the SS. Zeist does find a miss that will help a little bit, but Katsura absolutely dominating. 5 bursts coming out, does not trip up C-Circle, Click Circle at all, but Silvery has fallen back below that all-important 99 mark, and Stalowy has dropped the SS. And Silvery has found a miss.
Yeah, I think this map might be over.
Once again, the RNG not coming home for Knight's Bouquet.
I just don't see C Circle Click Circle finding that big of an act drop with what's little left of the map, especially given that this is mostly sliders. Something huge would have to happen for that. And,
that's it. That's it. That's the last spinner.
A very easy point for C Circle Click Circle. Right here.
Yeah, despite Stalowy, I believe, topping the lobby. Yeah, he did top the lobby, but Silvery just did not find the 99.3 needed to take the point here.
It's tragic.
And red team has called timeout.
Let's change this to TOC, Timeout Cup.
I get the sense that they don't feel great about any of these maps.
Probably not. They could go into DT or Fremont, but like that's actually all that's left. Is the
they
DT
did
Fremont.
win that Fremont 1. The Fremont 3 I don't think is that hard. Well, I say that. I found 2 entire 50s on it.
But you were also popping off. The pop-off is real.
Indeed. Will we see a DT3? Will we see a Fremont 2? Will we see a Hidden 3? All of those maps are wild cards in this pool. We have not seen a whole... I don't think a whole lot of teams have a whole lot of information on any of those.
No. Tiebreaker pick.
But yeah, C Circle, Click Circle. I don't think the timeout is entirely unfounded here, but oh, they went for it. Wait, DT1 already got picked. Is that a DT2?
That's a DT2.
Yeah, that's DT2. Okay, DT2, Silvery. It's time to stand up and trap card. Let's go. We know this is a skill set Silvery can play, and I did find this week's DT2 quite tricky. I don't know if it has a lot of potential early act drops, though, and C Circle, Click Circle have today struggled a little bit to get into the flow of these maps early. It cost them on the Hard Rock 2. It cost them on the Hard Rock 2, it cost them on the Hidden 1, and... Well, actually, I think this map starts with a couple of sliders, so yeah, they had no trouble there from them, I don't think. It is time for Knight's Bouquet to stand up. If they are going to get back into this match, they need to do it now. Otherwise, they will need to win 5 straight points to take the match back.
Honestly, doable.
Okay, 1 slider, 2 slider, and now we get into the hard part of this map, which is finger control.
Already catching Katsura off guard, that finger control there.
I will say, we have not gotten into the tricky section of this map, which is that hilarious second verse. So far, Knight's Bouquet on a double SS, but so is Zeist holding very strong, and I think Katsura has only found like 1 act drop, or maybe 2. Oh, but there's Silvery, there's Stalowy!
Zeist,
oh,
the only SS left
Lord.
in the lobby.
Okay, it's time to take a survey of how everyone else is doing and get right back into it. First break. C Circle, Click Circle leading in the accuracy department. And Silvery has once again gone below the magical 99 mark. Zeiss still holding on an SS! Oh my lord.
Which now no longer exists. What SS?
Nope, I'm still seeing Zeiss SS.
Nuh-uh.
Is my stream behind or something?
I'm also seeing a size SS.
Don't curse it, bro. Up, Stalloway finding a break. Am I dropping coins?
Okay, and it does look like C-Circle, Click Circle will win another one of their own picks at this point. Stalloway knows he's at a 97, knows that Zeist and Katsura are not going to have that kind of meltdown necessary to get back down to that level. He's written GG. Katsura does find a single drop, but that will be that. And Zeist still sitting on an SS heading into this last section.
Is he doing it? Yeah, he does. I think he's.
He's doing it. Zeist has done it.
He's gotten the SS.
Zeist.
An absolutely amazing score on this DT2, which now puts C-Circle, Click Circle at match point. They did not win.
Match point, 6-2 lead. Knights Bouquet need 5 straight points.
Doable.
To steal the match.
Doable.
It does not look very good. They will need to pick into at least one of the DT. They will need to win at least one of the DT3 or Fremont 2 wild cards if they want to come back here. And clearly, they do not feel good about the DT3 because they have not picked it yet.
No.
All right, Fremont. They went for Fremont too. They've done it. They're playing Wing My Way.
We've got the anti-mod coming in.
We've got the brutal anti-mod map. The one that made both Kenya and me look stupid. The one where nobody got above a 97 last match.
Let's hope that changes for this match. We've seen some things that don't make sense. Let's hope it changes.
This is a really, really wacky map. It's given everybody trouble. If you look at the leaderboard, Hayes is actually only at a 90 on Hard Rock, which
Ooh.
I'm sure he's practiced and I'm sure he's gonna improve.
Sure.
But it's really nasty work.
This map seems a bit cooked then.
It is quite cooked. It is quite brutal for everybody involved.
It's times like this when I'm glad I'm not playing. Not that I could.
Yeah, there are a lot of zigzag streams where it is absolutely critical to hold the accuracy, whether you are on the hard rock or the hidden, or potentially the easy hidden. Are we going to see anybody pull out the easy hidden?
We got good lucks in the chat. Getting started on our
Absolutely.
beautiful...
Silvery's done it! Silvery's pulled out the easy hidden!
Peak. Also, someone check the gamma.
Silvery has finally pulled out the trump card. Oh dear, it's Stalloway at 87.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, it is very early. It is very early. There were a lot of early bursts that I definitely found some act drops on, but Stalloway needs to toughen up here as Zeist is absolutely gapping him on 93 right now.
Ooh, I cannot.
Katsura not having a super fun time on this either, but he is recovering. He is going to climb. Zeist finding an act drop, but the bursts, the linear bursts, not catching him up out at all. And Silvery Flower actually doing quite well for herself on this easy hidden. Is gapping. Oh, never mind. Has just found a chain of hundreds on the one stream. That does not look good, especially as Katsura has not done the same.
It might be over, but we're still only halfway through the map.
He's hit the entire 5 burst. He's hit the 6 burst.
It might be.
So
over.
has Zeiss, as sitting at a 94, Staloe not recovering at all, unfortunately.
Man.
And, Katsura is sitting at a 97. I will say, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot, but Zeiss actually... only chain missing a few of those hundreds. Only chain missing a few of those hundreds. Katsura is hitting everything, and that is
up to a 90.
Absolutely not what you want to see if you are Nice Bouquet. I think this one is over.
It's over, chat.
The easy HD trump card was there for a Silvery Flower, but she could not execute, and Osu Janai Katsurada, the Gintama meme, flexing with the 98 on HD, hitting every single one of these zigzag bursts that were designed to give players trouble. That is a GG's to everybody. That is Raps.
See, Circle Click Circle now advancing to the semifinals.
To play the winner of Weary's Downfall and Taiko Goats.
Which will also be streamed tomorrow at 16 UTC.
It's high noon.
DJ Bancho's back, guys.
More DJ Bancho.
Yeah, a fairly easy win for C Circle Click Circle, only allowing 2 points to be gained against them. As we wait to see if we are getting a tiebreaker showcase.
We are waiting. We are waiting.
I think we are getting it.
All right, TB Showcase.
We got our
Just
TB
a bit
showcase.
longer in the spotlight for Knights Bouquet before we say goodbye to them in this tournament. A very unfortunate matchup for them, but
Had an amazing run in this tournament, but sadly could not just couldn't get past C Circle Click Circle.
yeah, the low SR consistency just proving to be slightly too much.
Legendary.
I will say, I also found this TV showcase to be quite tough.
They had an especially amazing match last round. They certainly have something to be proud of in this.
Yeah, the round of Sweepsteen got dodged at the very last match between Seed 6 and Seed 11, and what has happened to the gameplay? It seems like the window got dragged a little bit. Okay, panic button has come through. And Katsura now just messing around with Flashlight, okay. Clearly he can play Flashlight. Nope, not really.
We always seem to get the flashlight mod going on these tiebreaker showcases. There's always someone doing it.
Yeah.
Sadly, won't be as peak as when we use DT for one. Nothing will be as peak as that.
Nope. Let us just sit here and listen to the music.
Oh yeah. A banger that was chosen. What?
Yeah, I did say I found this TV quite difficult to hack. Not even Zeist is not having a great time on it, Stalowy is not having a great time on it, Silvery is not having a great time on it, and Katsura is honestly just vibing right now.
Yeah, Katsura's
But he's
just
at
playing
90 on
Flashlight right
Flashlight.
now. Yeah, there's just a vibe about that, so... a bit of a misremember there, but...
Playing Flashlight, I could never.
Sure you could. Amazing tiebreaker choice.
Absolute peak tiebreaker.
For real.
Alright, that'll do it for us. Yep, congratulations to C Circle Click Circle. Thank you to RoboFreak for reffing. And we will catch you on the next match.
Tomorrow, 16 UTC. Riri's Downfall versus Taco. Be there.
Two of the
or be
pre-tournament
square.
favorites facing each other in the quarterfinals. It should be fun.
Be there or be square. And we will catch you then. See ya.